Hello everybody, welcome back to He Is Coming. Let's do, I don't even know where we're at. Let's do a 145 today, and then maybe we'll loop back round to doing the 1x1s, but because of everything getting discombobulated, I am discombobulated. Give yourself and the enemy 3 acid, get rid of one of those acids and a wet egg. Let's start with a fish. And then we'll see where we go from there. I guess I'll do a squire's armor this early. We'll do a food. No weapons yet. Nothing to really focus towards. I mean, I'll do that just because it's better than a stick and nothing else synergizes great with what we've got right now. Second fish. I like a second fish. No sign of a cauldron, but there is a teleporter right here and a horse just past it. Just got rid of one of those. I'd rather have that than the swift one. I will check this shop for stock. Stun the enemy and yourself for 2 turns. Gain 6 armor and 6 poison. Give the enemy, loses 2 attack. Nothing kind of incredible there. Right, take me... It's either cauldron or golem. Take me to the cauldron. Give the enemy 2 riptide on exposed. I don't think we pacifist staff right now. All the way down there is a fairy ring that does not interest me that much. We could keep cooking different fish. None of that, thanks. There's a teleporter just underneath us, but we'll go out in that general direction soon again anyhow. Battlestar exposed and wounded. Decrease 1 random status effect and give the enemy 1 riptide. Right, there's a good amount of riptide going on. We are going to need a fire. You know what? When in Rome, nearest fire is right here. We're going to be a little health and items down, but they're going to have a lot of riptide to deal with, so hopefully all's well. Oh, we don't have any exposed to trigger, which is a problem. But actually, it's not that big a problem. But we are going to need some exposed soon. Give me that just to have some armor. Right. I would like a different weapon. But I guess I will oil this one up while we are using it in the meantime. Also, the acid from slime armor isn't as big a deal since we have silver scale melon. Battlestar exposed and wounded decrease around status effect by 2. Yeah, that's not so bad. I need to find a golem. You know what, I'll take that instead of this, because A, we can cook with it in a minute, and B, just more attack stat, and we're going to get rid of a lot of the negative status effects from the various items we're holding. This is a golem territory. Also a honey territory. Do I have honey mushroom? Have I ever done that? I've never done honey thorns or honey watermelon. That's right, that's not honey, that's a thorns watermelon. Turn start, give the enemy 2 poison. That's really good. That's really good. Turn start, give the enemy 2 poison. I want that. So, honey mushroom. But first of all, I want a golem to combine these. Beautiful. Then I will take one of those. While the player has armor, Crazed Honey Bear temporarily gains 4 attack. So they'll have 8. Got 10 armor. Decreased status effects. How much health do they have? We need to hit them 3 times. But they'll have Riptide to deal with as well. I'm just going to trust it. -6. And here, 2 Riptides kill them. So I think that's fine as well. Right, I just need to heal while getting back to that cauldron at some point, which I think we can do. Turn start, give the enemy 2 poison. Right, we just need to make sure we find a fire. That one feels like it's quite far away. There's a bonfire down there. I do want to kind of keep treading new ground. Am I happy with the order? That'll start, get rid of 2 acid. And the rest. Didn't check my opponent. That's on me. Not a great deal of attack on them. Yep, no worries there. There's another golem here. Not that I need it. I guess we'll just keep exploring onwards. More foods. An egg. It's the revive or regen egg. Spiny chestnut is not really the food that I want. They're going to get a lot of purity and then get rid of a lot of purity, which is not very fun. Let's start on Petrifying Flask, because we might be able to get the armor and then get rid of the stun in our own time. I'm going to do this instead and hope to find another reasonably nearby cauldron. Oh, it's right there. Right. I would like to see more petrifying flasks. That is what I would like. Whenever you restore health, decrease a random status effect by 1. Whenever you skip your strike. We could find an edge around here. They're stealing my money. I'll take some more armor. Speed doesn't matter too much to me right now. What do you have for us? Potion Man would be someone I would like to see eventually. How far away from the house is it? Oh god, it's going to be out here somewhere in the void, isn't it? Okay, there. Well, from here, I think we can start on that journey. Do I want speed oil? I suppose I do. This helmet I could get rid of for something, except we're not going to find anything to swap it with. Are we going to kill them fast enough is the question, because they're about to get a bunch of attack stat early. My petrifying flask's in the wrong spot as well. We're fine. We're fine. Okay. Touch that. Get some learning. Another one of those. It's quite welcome. We don't have any food right now. I'd rather have that helmet than that one, I guess. Where's this guy? There he is. Is there a teleporter that's even close to you? There is. Because then once we get this fabled potion that I'm thinking about, we can just teleport over here down the way. There's some interesting stuff there. We got a lot of money, but nothing that I'm like... You didn't show me anything. It's the second or third time that's happened now. Either there isn't a new something to show me, or it's just bugged. But it's being strange. Alright, well, we press on. I don't want to touch him and leave. I don't know if it is one of those ones that you can only touch once and then you lose your opportunity. I don't think it is, but better safe than sorry. Alright, now we need a golem. There should be one in this vicinity. There you go. That and that. And that and that. So. Turn start, give the enemy 2 poison, +4 attack. Battle start, gain 4 acid, 20 armor. Battle start, gain 1 purity. Wounded, gain 10 armor and stun yourself for 2 turns. Battle start, exposed and wounded, decrease 1 random status effect by 1, give the enemy 1 riptide. Exposed, give the enemy 2 riptide. Battle start, exposed and wounded, decrease of random status effect by 2. Battle start, exposed and wounded, decrease of random status effect by 2. Okay, so what I think I want then is this order, so that this gives me 4. That takes away 2 acid, that takes away 2 acid, that gives me 1 purity. This takes away 1 purity. Except I need... that to be ahead of these, because I want this on wounded to give me 10 armor and 2 stun, and then on wounded to this decrease the stun by 2. That's all nice. But I need to find more chests to find these guys. So that I can do that. And then we need to refix that order. Gain 4 acid. 20 armor, stun 4. Battle start, exposed and wounded. Battle start, exposed and wounded. 1 exposed. I think that's fine. I think we worked that out to be okay. Now we could go on potion guy now. I've got no idea how this fight goes, honestly. But I should really just try and fill these gear slots. I should have touched that while we were there. Yeah, just get any gear for this fight, but no, we're going to go in with 2 empty slots because of my bad planning. Alright, they got a lot of purity. But we are causing them to remove stats that are not the purity, which is fine by me. Right, 4 empty inventory slots. I should probably touch this guy in a second. That's good. Really just want one more of these potions. That's good. I would get rid of the Squire's armor if it came to it. There's another shop there. We have 40 gold, which is just tons. A grave. That's kind of great with the honey glazed mushroom, because then their poison's only ever going to go up. But are they going to keep getting armor? Exposed, gain armor. No, they're not. They're not going to keep getting armor. Right, I'm looking for a single item among chests, which is probably unwise. Or, you know, just any number of chests would be acceptable. We don't have an edge on our weapon yet, which is annoying because this is the second edge on a weapon guy. Wounded, gain armor equal to lost health and gain 5 acid. 12, first time you gain armor, double it. That would be great if I can navigate getting this super mega potion. Right, I need to make some room as well. Ugh, God, there's an edge right there. I could have double edged. I could still double edge. Oh, there's just not enough time. Right, well, we can't do it all. Right now, at least. We could ignore 4 stun, or we could just gain 1 attack. I think we just gain the attack because we have enough stat removal to be happy. Every 3 strikes give the enemy 1 riptide. Then I want to be up near this golem again. Not that we're going to reach him, but if we win the fight, then, you know, stuff happens. I did not get rid of my 4 acid. Also, they struck me a lot. Two strikes. 19. Oh, we're going to get... We didn't get the chance to get wounded to get our 20 armor or 30 armor or whatever it was going to be. Well, that was a fast one, so we'll do one more. We'll do one more. Alright, 2 chests. You know what, we'll start there. And here, it's just gonna run it back, everybody, run it back. Every foe strike stun the enemy. Not much to worry about there, really. Okay. Need to find the golem of this realm. We really need to find the golem of this realm. Like this goes... It could be up here. Or it could be anywhere down here. We're looking... Oh, there's Diglets. Do you kill me? Yeah, because I can't be wounded right now. I need this fire. I can teleport back to that fire. Wounded, gain armor equal to lost health, gain 5 acid. Right. This is a bad thing. Okay. We're okay. So many potions. Potions all the way down. Can't go over that broken bridge. Oh, that one kills us. Okay, well. Too much stun. Way too much stun. It's fine, it's fine! Give me a Pure Lake helmet. And another Pure Lake helmet. And a bonking stick. And a bonking shield. Do it, be shoes. No shoes, but the watermelon's kind of important. No sign of golem territory yet. What about a horse? Nope. None of that. Cauldron near a teleporter is nice to have. I'm going to do this and go to the cauldron. Battle start, reduce status effect by 2. That's the 2 purity that we have from these helmets. That's good for me. Up here, we have Potion Guy. Always a fun aspiration. In 2 thorns for each armor removed by the enemy's first strike. Your speed is equal to your attack gain 3. You know what? I'll do that. And we'll just start marching. Ba-da-ba, ba-da, 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 ba-da. What do you have? Wounded, gain 3 regen. Symphony, on hit, deal 1 damage. Battle start, stun yourself for 2 turns. Ooh. Let's do that. Let's do that, shall we? That's fun and interesting. Still just no sign of a golem. Super Mega Golem is always pleasant. There's a horse here. They can take me to a golem. Combine those. So, what do I want? A fancy potion. I want to touch the teleporter that's just over here. Right? So that I can get back to here in a hurry. That's important. Which of these potions is more pertinent? I love the idea of making this work. Right, let's see this grave just before we leave. Every 4th turn, stun yourself for 1 turn and gain 3 regen. Time bomb. I'm going to do this. And then I want to go south. I mean, we got some south to work with here. Where is... We saw Super Mega Golem down here, didn't we? There he is. So whatever's closest to this. I'll take that one. So now I want to find another one of these potions. Then I can make... I'm going to do this instead. Then we can brain, hopefully make a bigger version of this potion. They're stealing my money. Ignore the first status effect you're afflicted with. I guess we're going using edge because I want my status effects. Ooh. I'm not going to get to a fire or a cauldron any moment soon, am I? We're just going to have to take this fight. Good. Yeah, I want to make this potion extra big. Whenever you gain a status effect, gain 1 additional stack. I don't want to gain 2 stun on these. Alright, leave that. There's Super Mega Golem Town, but I haven't made my potion that I want yet. There it is. Okay, so I need a regular golem. Is there going to be a regular golem around here? There should be, usually. Looking for Diglets. Yes. Okay, so this and this. Now we just hope that we can work fast enough. Goes to this, to that. And then with that in tow, we come to here. And give that this. Wounded. Gain 40 armor and stun yourself and the enemy for 8 turns. Well, they've got a duck. Which is a problem. Because that's going to help them a lot. But, you know, we do what we can with what we have and see where we go from there. Are they gaining armor? No. Then maybe some poison will help. Every 4th turn, stun yourself for 1 turn and gain 3 regen. If I've got 8... no. If I've got 8 stun, we go 8, 7, 6, 7, 6, 5, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 3. I think I have to get rid of Sanguine Morphosis, is what this is telling me. Take me to another golem nearby, please. There's an egg down there, not that is actually close to us. Right, so we do that. That was up first because we get 2 stun. We remove 2 stun. We get some purity, we remove some purity. Armor, this. I think I want that way. We are at full health. Do I want a little more armor over 2 poison? Yeah, we're not going to poison them enough to be effective in this timescale, I think. But now we also have an empty inventory slot, which seems to be the theme of the day. That's gone badly. However, our attack stat is delightful. So we are still alive. I need just more good stuff. Holy, they've got a lot of water stuff. Seems to be one of the big parts of the meta, really, is having lots and lots of water stuff. Which is kind of half of what we've got going on, but not the other half. The first time you gain armor, double it. That could go nicely for us, except we probably have to get rid of this because we go exposed before we go wounded. Alright, so we're going to do that instead of this. Then that diamond, one of these, I'm going to fairy instead. That's pretty good. Decrease random status effect by 2 means we can stun ourselves for 2 turns, give them 2 stun, gain 2 purity, gain 1 purity, get rid of some purity, get rid of some purity. I would love to cook this meat. Whenever you lose armor, deal 1 damage. Exposed, remove 1 purity to gain 5 armor and pewter. Blah, 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 blah. Words. Yeah, we probably want this. Unless we don't have any purity left by the time we've gone 3. We might not have any purity left to remove, but then we gain 2 and then we have that chance to remove it, don't we? Alright, we'll do that. Not those. Another feather? Probably not. Another watermelon? I would cook with it if I had the time. Do we have a thing near a cauldron? Is a fantastic question. Because we have been right around the houses today. Haven't we? Well, we really have travelled a long way today. We do have one next to a cauldron. Right, is there a teleporter near here that I want to touch first? Not for the amount of time that we have left before this fight. I'm going to prioritise this. You can activate exposed one more time. That's wounded, not exposed. I could get an oil, but it's not going to be a difference maker. That makes us faster than him. Does give us one acid, which I do not love. You know what? I'd rather have that just for the long game of this fight, because it could go on for a while. Maybe activating Expose a second time wasn't such a bad plan. Because all of this stuff has Exposed on it. You know? I don't know. There's a lot going on. Alright. Not my most confident time when you look at their build and how much stats they're going to suddenly have. Although, if the stun holds out, it doesn't. Oh, that went great. Holy, did that go well. Okay. What a hoot. There is a golem somewhere right near us. I think I would rather have you take me directly to him so I can save that walk. We heal a bunch. Exposed. Remove all your poison. Gain 3 for each armor removed. No. We already have an edge. It was a previous round where we saw the guy that lets you find other edges. What do I want to do now? Great question. Probably not more of that. What's this guy doing? Attack is always 7. Okay, so all of his negative attack stuff doesn't impact him. Very cheeky. Lots of health. Deal 1 damage. Lots of health. Stun the enemy a bunch. Some regen. It doesn't seem too bad. Though, I've been wrong before. Is there a different golem here, or should I just go back to this golem? Like, the biome does kind of horseshoe around a bit. Or, heaven forbid, I have a teleporter that's near a golem. Because, like, 6 armor, nothing to sneeze at. That's a pretty good one. nothing I want to ferry right now. Does a feather benefit me? Wounded, stun the enemy for 3 turns. Wounded, stun everybody for 8 turns. Honestly, this 8-turn stun and then getting rid of 2, 4... Okay, you know what? You know what I want to do? Do I? No, I was thinking about going and trying to find the anvil at the shop that lets you be exposed twice. But by the time I get 40 armor and everybody's stunned, the stun's probably going to be mostly gone by the time I'm exposed again. So that seems less crucial to me. Don't know what else to focus on, really. I think I'd rather have that than that. Double your attack on hit, gain 1 stun. It's interesting, but I don't think I want to do that. I don't think it works out too kindly in my favor. I love it when you kill birds and you get money, rather than them taking your money. Just makes me happy. 24 gold at the shop. Turn start, if you have armor, gain 1 additional armor. I like that. I like that quite a lot. Except with plated shield, when we gain our 40 armor, I don't want to gain 1, gain 2 instead of 1, and then lose out on 40 armor here. Exposed, remove 1 purity to gain 5 armor and 2 purity. Oh, gross. I biffed that up, didn't I? Because that's exposed, gain 5 armor, gain 10 armor, instead of gain 40 armor, gain 80 armor. Wounded, remove all your purity. Are we going to have any purity left to remove? I don't know. 2, 3. Probably not very much. But I do need to get rid of Pure Lake armor then. He realizes far too late. I don't want to do that without something to cook with it, because the poison just doesn't help me long term, I think. Neither does that. On first turn, you're on hit a fixed effects trigger 1 additional time. No. Turn start, if you're below 50% health, get 1 regen. No. Exposed, gain 2 purity for each equipped water item. 1, 2, 3. So we would become exposed. We get 2 purity for each equipped water item. Then on exposed, well, now the irony is now I really want to be able to be exposed twice if I take this. I think. Is it going to appear in this shop before the other shop? No. Okay. Now I have to find a shop out here somewhere, which is going to be hell. Not that one. And there's every possibility that I re-rolled past the thing in a different shop that I'm thinking of. Or that I can't reach the thing that I want in the shop that I'm thinking of. So, strap in. We could be here for a sec. I wish I could fast travel to all the shops that I've interacted with over our journey. I might have rerolled past it already somewhere. And we've only got 1 night to find it, or reach it from a teleporter, wherever it might be. God, I feel like we've explored more of the map than this. I was just going on about how much map we've explored. And I feel like there's some giant quadrant that we explored that I'm now not seeing. But the pathways don't lie. That's not a shop. No, no, not you. Not you. There's a shop just here. It's a different shop, so it's like finding a free reroll. It's not this one. It might have been that one that I rerolled previously, you know. Okay, so there is a shop just off of here. It's not here. One reroll that we can afford. Do not find it. Exposed, gain 4 armor, symphony. It's another water thing, but it's not really what I need. So, exposed, gain 2 purity for each equipped water item. That would be 2, 4, 6 purity. And 8 stun. Now... Oh, sorry, 2... Oh god, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 purity. Excuse me. If I gain 10 purity and 8 stun, I then have to get rid of on wounded 2, 4, 6 things. So it might heal me and give me some attack, but also I'm gonna be stuck with that stun for ages, which might be a bigger problem long term. There's nothing here that I really... whenever you skip your strike, restore 3 health could give me some health back during the stun times. Because after I get this purity, the problem is I don't really have much of a way to get rid of it that isn't these things that I want to get rid of. This. Oh, I'm just gonna gamble on it, I guess. None of that. Our only armor gain. On hit, gain 1 armor. First time you gain armor. Oh, you moron! And we don't have 10 gold. And we're not near somewhere where we can get a different edge in an emergency. Oh, why did you do this to yourself, Gothic? You give yourself a beautiful thing, and then you kick yourself right in the groin. If I could get 2 more money by the time I get to there, it would be fantastic. But I can't. So the first time we hit him, we're going to get 2, and we're not going to get 40 later on. That's so upsetting. Alright, this is our chance to make or break this fight. We do have 43 armor now, which is something, given our stun is over. Alright, this works out, miraculously. Continue the run, obviously. Now, I need 2 gold. One. Thanks for not killing me. 2. What edges do you have? Ironically, we're going back to the oozing edge. Take me to a grave. I'll start getting 5 max health, restore 5 health, give the enemy 1 riptide every other turn. What are they working with? Lots of thorns. Lots and lots of thorns. Whenever you lose armor, gain 2 thorns. That's going to be a problem. Like, how are we going to get around that? Assuming we have to take off 32 armor, right? 64 armor. Or even more, right? That means we have to hit them for 64 thorns worth. Do we try and pivot to a weapon that doesn't attack to beat this? Or somebody said in my comments recently, I focus really hard on winning this fight, but I don't think about the 9 fights that come afterwards in endless mode. My puppy goose has arrived, and he's turned around to leave. No, he's turned around to come back. My attention was required for the puppy goose. So we changed our edge. So we are now getting 40 armor, 80 armor out of this. Yeah, the thing I was thinking about is around here, there's a couple of spots where we could hypothetically change weapon if there weren't ones that were striking. But I don't even know if there's any non-striking weapons in the pool. I ain't seeing them. It's funny that fish isn't a water item. You'd feel like it was. Yeah, no, that's what we need, is it? Take me to a different shop. On the very off chance... Oh, they have it! You can activate Exposed 1 additional time per battle. I think this is definitely worth having. What do we get rid of for it, though? Possibly the additional superfluous muscle potion, then. And then after that, I really have no idea what we can do to get stronger. Don't want either of those things. Another helmet would have been great like 3 days ago, but it's just too late to make a quad helmet now. Alright, because of his thorn thing, we probably lose this. And that's okay. Yeah, so he's very stunned, but still getting lots more thorns. We now get 80 armor. Well, 80 is more than 66, but he's still getting other armor in the meantime. We are also stunned ourselves for a bit. And also other armor, which is unideal. We need to get exposed without dying so that we can heal from all of this purity going away. It's close. It's very close. I think we're actually going to win. Because now he's got no more armor to give him big thorns left. Oh boy. Alright, well maybe they can go on and get some more crowns. We'll find out next time. For now, thank you ever so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.